over 4.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today for an internet service monthly rate with peace of mind.
GreatSchool.org.
At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional.
Fan forecast.
Gonna be a
Tap today, high of 58 under sunny skies.
Right.
McDaniels the rebound. The ball game is over. The Wolves have taken game 4.
The Timberwolves look to close out the Lakers tomorrow night in L.A. Tip-off is at 9 on the audio home of the Wolves, iHeartRadio, and KFAN, The Fan. Presented locally by TimberTech.
Hey, Hawk.
How's that go?
I'm currently in Vegas, but I should note that you can join me at Fleet Farm in Oakdale on Sunday from noon to 2. You can stock up on all your needs to get out on the water with this fishing season coming up and enter for your chance to win great prizes. Full details at KFAN.com keyword calendar, as well as the Power Hour is live, KFAN.com/watch. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. It's a beautiful day.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Coral,
Yes, sir.
have you listened to the Billy Corgan interview with the STP guys yet?
I have not yet, no.
Real good.
I've heard some of it.
Real good. Real good. And
Sad, though, too?
There's one particular part where they talk about, I forget, I think it's Robert is sitting at a stoplight in LA and this kid, like a skater kid, goes skating by him at the stoplight in front of him as he's sitting in his car. It's just this, beat up, skinny kid, and he realizes it's Scott Weiland. I know.
Whoops.
I know. It's a hell of an interview. That's a good one. So I encourage you to check that out.
Is that the one where Billy talks about the song that Scott kind of stole from him? Is that the same interview?
Yeah, it's a good bit.
Which song? A notable one?
It is. It'll come to me in a minute. It's right at the beginning of the interview. Yeah, you'll hear it, and when he says it, you'll be like, "Oh my God, those are the same things." It's the intro to
Like Interstate Love Song or something?
No, I can't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me
interesting.
if I stop thinking.
No, I'm super curious.
It's Plush, yeah. Bow now, bow.
What did he steal from
He
Pumpkins?
said, Billy Corgan publicly accused Stone Temple pilot Scott Weiland of stealing the melody from the Pumpkins song Surfer.
I don't know if I know Surfer. Maybe that's why I don't
using it
recognize it.
as the song.
For Plush.
No, sorry, Suffer, not Surfer.
I don't know Suffer either, though.
I can't read very well.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Suffer, and then he stole it for the song.
What the hell album is Suffer on? Is that on
I think it's off the
on
album
Plush
Surfer.
or something?
Plush. It's off Plush.
Who knows?
Surfer? What an idiot.
Anyway.
Man, Plush was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song.
Huge deal.
Good stuff.
Sex Type Thing was better, but whatever. Wicked Garden was better, but whatever. You do you.
Okay.
Oh, Wicked Garden Wales.
Sure it does. Should we do Fan
Can
5?
it come out to play? That's Empty Garden. That's a great song.
That's also
too.
a great song.
Thank you.
You've sobbed to that song.
I'm going to in a minute while you guys do stuff. John Bonus and I are going to hold hands and cry.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, everything's going the Wolves' way, but now the one that's on the fence is the Minnesota Wild. It's knotted at 2-2, and Game 5 is tonight in Las Vegas. Wild at Golden Knights. Zachary Halverson is in Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's a big one, Corey, and the good news is the Wild have played so good on the road this year. Hopefully they can use that to their advantage tonight. John Merrill will be in for Zeev Boyum, so that will be the one lineup change.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, his body is a wonderland.
Well, yeah, and that's, I think, what they're trying to use that as motivation for the rest of the team. Because when he walks in the locker room, how do you not play for that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it should be a fun night here at T-Mobile Arena, and looking forward to seeing the Wild get the series lead back and close her out on Thursday night.
Close her out.
Sauce, do another John Mayer play on words.
Man. Hold on.
Can you name another song?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Did they want John Mayer on the ice to say what he needs to say? Did they need him? Did they need him to do a cover of Free Falling?
Wow.
I don't get the bit anymore.
No.
Do they need him to cover the song Surfer by the Smashing Pumpkins?
Run through the
making
walls of
us
his high
suffer.
school?
Yeah, right.
Do they need him to sing from the top of his lungs?
Do they need him to use his hands
Yeah.
on the stick?
Calm down,
Marnie, why do you have to make everything dirty?
Why is everything gross, Marnie? Why do you have to say
Always
that?
dirt,
Line
dirt,
in the
dirt.
song.
Tonight, also, besides the Wild in Vegas, you have Ottawa at Toronto at 6 o'clock. Toronto's up 3-1, so the
Yeah.
Maple Leafs looking to move on.
It's a big game.
6:30, the Devils are at the Canes. Carolina up 3-1. And Sauce, you mentioned yesterday, they are the Vegas favorites to win the entire thing, the Carolina Hurricanes. I didn't know that until yesterday.
Feels like
The
Carolina.
Devils play who?
I'm not doing it.
Thank you. That's why you and I get along. Thank you.
And then, of course, Wild in Vegas at 8:30. Then at 9 o'clock, Oilers and Kings. That series is tied at 2.
Go Kings.
Go Oilers.
Will be interesting to see how those Kings bounce back after absolutely blowing it the other night.
Whoa.
Damn it.
So
Were you watching it?
blew a 3-1 lead in the third, and then
Hideous.
lost in
I needed
overtime.
him to win.
Terrible.
Sauce, how many Kings can you name?
King Tut,
That's 1.
King Arthur,
2.
King Louis III,
There's no Louis on the team.
King Kong,
That's good.
Excellent.
King Wilford Brimley.
King Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, he got kinged after he passed away.
He was playing checkers.
King, what's the John Goodman movie? King Ralph? I don't need you to help
Whoa.
me.
Well, you asked. You said, what's the John Goodman
Well, I was
movie?
going to get there.
He was talking to himself.
That's probably better for everybody.
Yeah.
Then Hawk's dad's favorite film, King Dump. He loves that movie.
What's it about?
I don't know. He never gets to the end of it.
Why?
But you don't know what it's about?
I've never seen it.
And why doesn't he get to the end of it?
Okay, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen that I understand the plot of, though. What's the plot of Kingdom?
Sorry, Siskel and Ebert.
Well, did they review it?
King Dump? No, they did not. Unfortunately, it never made it to them.
It never made it to them.
Nope.
They didn't get sent the VHS?
No. Only Dwight did.
Did they flush it?
Oh, yeah. They were two.
What about the sequel,
Flushes
King
down.
Dump the 2?
Yeah. That's the tattoo Hawk's dad has.
He's got a tattoo now?
Yep.
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
He has a tattoo of a movie called King Dump that Siskel and Ebert did not get to review.
No, they did not.
But he loved it so much he got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Where's this tattoo?
On his lower back. Are both Siskel and Ebert dead?
Yep.
That's sad.
Do you want him to be?
I don't want anybody to be dead.
Not anybody. Not even Hitler?
I want him dead.
So somebody.
Well, he is dead.
Well, I'm just saying, so is Siskel. R.I.P. to Siskel.
You have
Thumbs up
sores
and
on your
6
private.
feet down.
Oh, wow. That's good, Zach. Are you in a bathtub, Zach?
You want me to be?
Tommy does.
Jackpot.
Oh.
Man, it would be fun to do good cop, bad cop with Sauce in like a true interrogation kind of a situation because you break easily.
Oh, yeah.
You break so quickly.
Hawk and my dad play good cop, bad cop.
We sure do. He breaks easily as well.
Who's the good cop?
Well,
Don't you alternate?
yeah.
It's more fun to change it up.
Yeah. We play bad cop, dirty, filthy cop.
Sick.
Bad cop, this cop needs a shower.
The Penguins fired coach Mike Sullivan after 10 seasons. And
Sully!
He only won 2 Stanley Cups, but that was in 2016 and 17. He is the winningest coach in team history with 409 wins.
You know what Whitney Houston always says? What have you done for me lately?
That's her song?
No.
Bonus. No.
Was that Janet Jackson?
No, it's
Yes.
Paula,
Yes.
It's Paula Abdul, wasn't it?
No.
No.
It's Janet.
I think you're right.
The Penguins have missed the playoffs
Miss
3
Nasty if
straight
you're
years. So that's why they fired him.
Rosie.
Yeah. Again, earlier today, they broke the news that George Kittle signed a 4-year, $76.4 million contract with the Niners, $40 million guaranteed.
Man, that's good money.
Yeah, good for him.
Good money, man. Good money.
Yep.
Am I right?
Kentucky Derby on Saturday. Journalism, the favorite at 3-1.
Oh. Toby Keith, the late country music star, has a horsey in the Derby.
Which one?
The team behind Keith's official Instagram page posted that the horse named Render Judgment will be appearing in the field at the Churchill Downs this weekend. So there you go. He's been gone for a little while. He's a good man. Died at 61 after battling stomach cancer. He was really nice to my Abadabba.
That's good.
Yeah, he is genuinely considered as a very nice human being.
I'll never forget. We went on to the tour bus to talk to him, and he spent the entire time talking to Abigail. It was the cutest thing ever.
That's good. Speaking of horse racing, Gorg said he would call in on Thursday if we want to do a bet.
To which show?
The Sally Jesse Raphael show.
That makes a lot of sense.
K102.
Hawk loves that show.
He is the father.
Tell me what you think of these names, and let's see if we can pick the winner, regardless of odds. Citizen Bull, yes or no? Like that, yes or no?
Like the guy from
Night Court. There you go.
Sure. Yep. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Neoequus.
Neoequus? Neoequus?
Yeah, I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know.
Not very catchy.
Final Gambit.
That's a great name.
Rodriguez. Let's hope he's not a slowpoke. American Promise.
Yeah.
Admire Daytona.
Yeah, the bike week is down there. It is.
Luxor Cafe.
Oh, great spot, right, Hawks?
Chris is probably eating there.
I love that.
100% he
It's good
has.
stuff.
Yes.
And they have a great Mexican restaurant in there, too.
Journalism, again, is the favorite at 3-1.
Brad Pitt's penis.
What are his odds?
That's a good one to ride.
Zach!
Burnham Square.
Who's that?
Grande, Flying Mohawk, East Avenue, Publisher, Tiztastic, T-I-Z,
Whoa,
Tiztastic.
Hawk.
Careful.
Hawk?
Render Judgment, as Chris already mentioned. Coal Battle, C-O-A-L, Coal Battle, Sandman, Sovereignty, Chunk of Gold, and Owen Almighty. Those are your 20.
Oh.
Although there's almost always a scratch or two, but for now there's 20. Sometimes they have a replacement horse and stuff or whatever, but those are your 20.
So how do you want to bet on it?
With money.
I get that, but like, do you want to do like,
Random
I'd
draw?
be in, you'd be in, Hogs is in.
Well, in the past, we've done it like the Daytona 500, where we have like 5 or 6 horses, and then if the field wins, nobody pays.
Lieber will be in.
I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
We just do a random draw, or what do we do?
Sure.
I don't care. We'll figure it out.
How much?
Obviously, it's
How far
gambling.
ahead is the leading horse from everybody else? If you know what I mean, like, is it way favored compared to everybody else? Because if it is,
The next closest is Sovereignty at 5-1. Sandman is 6-1, so it's pretty close.
What about
Do we
Gene
make
Siskel's
that ghost a horse like it's at Santa Anita Park?
Oh, Zach.
Oh my God, that was
Zach.
Wow, that sounded like an '80s sitcom.
This is when we all pause and they go to break.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have a laugh track there handy, Doc?
Oh, Zach.
I don't know, we'll figure something out.
Do it again.
Oh, Zach. Oh, Rose.
Yeah, why watch a bunch of horses run around unless you can have money on it, right?
Yeah.
What's the point?
I don't think there is one
No, there isn't one.
right now.
Nobody just rides a horse for fun.
Yep.
You got to gamble on it.
I'll put
Save a
$20
cowboy.
on Gene Siskel's thumb.
So when we've done horse racing bets in the past, has it been like your name comes up on the wheel and then you choose a horse, or is it like pick a name out of a hat?
Either, I don't care.
Yeah, we can.
I'm fine with
I
either
feel
way.
like we've done the hat.
I think we have just randomly drawn horses' names, but I'm fine with the just draw a name and then pick the horse. That's fine too. And then if somebody from the field wins, then no money
Well, when
is
do you
exchanged.
wanna-
You can anti-sweat it.
When do you want to do it? Because Tommy will do it. but
Let's
he's
do it
only-
after Saturday. Then I'll tell you exactly who's going to win.
Oh, I like that strategy though.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, dude.
Mhm.
Oh no, Abbott's texting me.
Yep, he wants something on the bet. He wants to put.
He said PA would probably be in for your bet.
Oh yeah. Oh, good.
Thank you.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
My liege.
Bad Company, obviously. Chubby Checker, obviously. Joe Cocker,
I'm shocked he hasn't been in before.
Cyndi Lauper,
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Outcast,
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
they had a moment.
Soundgarden,
Yep,
and the
Yeah.
White Stripes.
sure.
There you go. Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes. Going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Sweet. When did they do that?
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
I think this past weekend.
No. When did they do the ceremony?
I don't know.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Are you a lifetime member there, Hawk?
I am, yeah.
That has to be expensive.
It was.
Yeah.
It was worth it, though.
You don't care.
No, I got a 20% discount at the gift shop.
How much, how much stuff did you buy?
Don't worry about it.
Somebody tweeted this at me just 3 days ago,
Is it
but
a DP?
today is April 29th. April 26th of 1985. The movie Just One of the Guys came out.
One of the best films of all time.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
With the classic line, right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Why is that one of your favorite films, Hawk?
Because she says, look at her. And she unbuttons the blouse.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Because she says she's a female, and Rick Morehouse does not believe her.
What's he say?
He's like, I'm a girl, and Rick says.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
And he says it like that, Lauper,
And
which
then
always
she-
drove me nuts.
Then she pulls out the sandbags.
Perfect boobs.
They really were. You have to admit.
I love it.
Damn it, admit it.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Come on, Marnes, talk about it.
Have you seen the movie Just One of the Guys?
Have you seen the sandbags?
Yeah.
I'm
I
having
mean, I saw it
screening in my
once
house.
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
Did you see it April 26th, 1985? Did you go opening weekend?
No.
It only made $11.5 million in the box office, but it got played on TV 1,000 times in the
19. I loved it. Pause, rewind.
What's your favorite part of the movie?
Think about this, Marnes. So Rick Morehouse is friends with Terry, thinking he's a guy.
Yeah.
The whole movie, right?
Absolutely.
They spend basically an entire year of high school together hanging out. Best friends, just a couple of guys trying to get dates for the prom.
Just dudes, man.
Just a couple
Just
of guys.
guys being dudes.
Yeah, talking about music and whatnot and just being dudes living
Yeah.
high school life.
Yep.
Then at the end of their friendship, he finds out that
Yep.
Terry's a girl
Yep.
and basically says, go screw yourself. I'm out of here. And they walk away. They're never going to be friends again.
Nope.
About a week later, he's like, we should date.
I'm gonna tell
Why
you
don't
right
we
now.
start dating immediately?
You can't blame him because you know what was on his mind the entire. Like if right now Sauce walked over here and he was like, "I'm a lady," and I was like, "Yeah," and I'm Glenn Danzig.
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
And I'm who?
You just pulled that blouse apart. I'd have been like, "No! How did I not know?"
You've lied to me for 18 years. And then by Thursday, you're dating.
I immediately dropped to one knee.
We're a couple. We're married now.
We already have such a solid friendship.
Yeah.
Let's just take this to the next level.
We all knew you had no penis.
That part made sense.
Man, God, you love this movie, Hawk.
I really did. I kid you not. Between that one and what was the one where the kid was the lawnmower kid?
Lawnmower Man?
No, Patrick Dempsey.
I want my $2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can't. Oh my
Are they
God.
Can't buy me
ready?
love.
Can't buy me love. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
I've not seen that.
It's really good.
I both of those movies I probably watched 50 times.
Is there nudity in the other one?
No,
No.
Why did you watch it so much?
I just loved it, man.
Classic
It
80s.
was great, and the kid gave her money to buy the cashmere sweater.
Yeah, and it was really a reverse and before, but it was a reverse She's All That. It was Patrick Dempsey was the geek, and then they made him over and made him the coolest kid in school.
Yeah, and then he forgot himself. He forgot.
He sure did. He got really, really into himself. He had an ego. Then he forgot he was just the kid that was mowing lawns to buy a telescope.
Yep, and then she had
What
to
a
remind
nerd.
him, and she felt bad about it.
Yep.
And then she whipped off her blouse.
No, that was the other movie. But again, in Just One of the Guys, underrated is that William Zabka was the bad guy in that movie as well. So he was Johnny Lawrence in Karate Kid, but he was also the high school a-hole in Just One of the Guys.
You remember the girl's brother
Of course, who had like Playboy Playmates posted all over his bedroom wall, and then Terry had to act like it was in her room, and talking about like she knew the stats of all the Playmates like favorite things and stuff because she had to act like she was into that. It was a high school boy.
So good, Marty.
So
she wanted to be a journalist, and they wouldn't let her because she was a girl. So she said, "You know what? I bet they'll let me if I'm a boy."
Rosie.
So
Yeah, that was the whole point of the movie. It was equality in the newsroom.
Yeah.
How do you guys remember the details?
I've seen it 90 times. It was a game changer.
Well, there's a reason Hawk's seen that one a lot.
Yeah,
Again, 11.2 of the 11.5 million was Chris.
Yeah.
Headlines.
Some people have school loans. I have movie loans.
Headlines next on the Fan.
With the series tied at 2, the Wild are in Vegas tonight for Game 5. Our pregame coverage starts at 7 on the audio home of the Wild. KFAN, The Fan.
Explore the latest. Open the free iHeartRadio app and see what's trending now.
Hold on. My name is Chris Hockey. I'm here for Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Now, let me tell you why. Because they've been around for 73 years, and that seems to be something you don't celebrate enough out there. You need to take advantage of this great deal. 73% off installation labor on any window, siding, door, or roofing job. Any. 73% off the installation labor. Come on.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability. Fiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Hi, I'm Charles Thayer from All Around. When you've got a home construction project, you'll hear some pretty unbelievable offers out there.
Get a full roof replacement for half price or a half roof replacement for quarter price.
Book your siding job with us, and we'll throw in a free night of babysitting.
And remember to ask for Discount Doug's Dangerous Double Dollar Door Deal.
And then you always get this guy.
Most of what we just said is not true or impossible. Odds of winning are 0. See store for details.
Let's cut the crap, people. No one's in the construction business to lose money. If they're offering you huge discounts or giveaways, it only means they jacked up their prices to begin with. With All Around, the number we quote you is the honest, fair price for high-quality work. We're Owens Corning Platinum Preferred and LP Expert Level installers, which means we're great at what we do. And you know what? I'll bet that our full price beats their discount anyway. For your next project, visit allaround.com. That's allaround.com.
All around, we get it done and we do it right. Hey, for the first time in 15 years, Hammermade is opening the vault. It's the first warehouse and sample sale, one day only, May 3rd. Score one-of-a-kind menswear, and it all starts at $19.99. Learn more at hammermade.com.
Buying stuff today can be kind of complicated. Scanning a QR code to order lunch, providing your email address to buy a tank top, entering your birthday to order a burrito. Come on. But thanks to Excel Energy, you can buy LED lighting and save instantly without jumping through any hoops. No nonsense. Just instant savings. See how much you can save on Excel Energy's selection of LED bulbs with instant rebates. Learn more at excelenergy.com/lighting deals.
Hi, it's Angela Warner for Warner Selling Appliance, and you can forget waiting until November for new appliances because we're rewriting the rules of Black Friday. With upcoming tariffs and the price increases they'll bring, now is the time to buy. We're starting Black Friday early with unbeatable appliance deals you won't find anywhere else, like $50 to $500 back on each appliance on top of up to 50% instant savings. So join the savvy shoppers and get ahead of the game during Warner Stellian's Spring Black Friday.
Getting engaged? At Shane Company, we'll help you find the perfect diamond. This is your engagement ring, aka only your life's most important piece of jewelry. No need to worry. As gemstone experts since 1929, we handpick only the most beautiful natural and lab-grown diamonds cut to our high standards in every price range. We have diamonds in all shapes and sizes, ready to compare side by side right here in our store. Come see for yourself at shaneco.com or at your local store. No appointment necessary. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Livia Weight Control Centers. Did you know you can lose up to 20 pounds or more just in time for summer with Livia's award-winning plans? Livia customizes nutrition support and medical weight loss solutions, and they have the best GLP-1 pricing around. Plus, they offer supplements for accelerated results like Lipo B12 and NAD+. Livia is celebrating 15 years of transforming lives. Join now and get 50% off your personalized nutrition program. Visit Livia.com. That's Livea. Livia.com or call 855-GO-LIVIA today.
Smart Start MN, your ignition interlock specialists.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. And of course, you can watch us right now, KFAN.com/watch.
Or it's in person this Friday and Thursday and Friday, I should say, up at Grand View Lodge. Going to be a big weekend up there. May 1st and 2nd. Join us Thursday night for fun and prizes. Then tune in Friday morning for the live broadcast and initials game. Book your stay today at KFAN.com. Keyword Grandview.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
I have never been to Grandview. I have heard stories.
Man.
I have seen wonderful photos. I am really looking forward to just seeing the property.
You're gonna
Never
love
been
it.
there.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's awesome. You're going to love it.
It's super cool.
I can't
Super
wait.
cool.
You're going to dig it.
Thursday night, Friday morning. Be there or be square.
Yeah, what course is?
Do they have a golf course there?
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm going to
pretty
play
sure-
Saturday
pretty sure
morning.
we
Can't wait.
Crashed a golf cart there.
That sounds right.
Your mic's on.
Were you .2?
I was just
a terrible driver?
16 and an idiot. Yeah.
Most
racing golf
16-year-olds
carts. Yeah.
are.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I don't think we were invited back.
Shocking.
You had a wild side to you as a
Never.
yeah.
It was a church youth group outing too, as well. That was the best
Wow,
part.
look
Yeah.
out.
They are the
The
wildest.
craziest. Yeah.
This idea hasn't gripped me.
Oh.
Corey, what was your church group like?
Very dark.
Yeah. They watch The Exorcist a lot.
Spicy.
Oh, and spicy.
No, we watched Ladybugs on USA all the time.
Quiet.
Okay.
It's his favorite part.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Rodney Dangerfield and Jonathan, what was his name? Brandis, I think. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go.
Okay, baby.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar in 2025. I was showing a bonus earlier, the app that tracks how much solar power I produce.
Yeah, it's cool.
Produced almost nothing yesterday, right?
No.
Because it was blackout and dark. But come summer, boom.
What?
Start printing money, man.
This is Mario Kart from Super Nintendo.
1992. Nailed it.
Wow.
I didn't get this physique by working out.
That is correct.
Oh.
Man, I can't even believe this is a question. What percentage of people say they would not tip a robot for delivery?
I wouldn't tip a robot.
90.
Yeah.
95.
So you get a
be
robot.
100,
You get a
but-
robot delivery. What percentage of people say they're not tipping a robot?
What are you giving it? A can of oil?
It should be 100.
Yeah,
right? Why the
right.
hell are we
It's
tipping robots?
Maybe a heart.
I'll say 80.
Thankfully, almost everybody, 96% of people said they would not tip a robot for delivery.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I have a lot of questions for the 4%. Who are you tipping?
The mechanics?
Give him a can of
The engineers?
WD-40 and get him on his way.
So, like, if you and I didn't Hockey take one, not that he went to the casino, but didn't he get in a car that drove itself?
Come on now.
You don't tip that. That's Uber still, right?
That's correct. I did not tip it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Where were you
I wouldn't
going?
Leave
either.
a couple of dollars in the back seat and
Yeah,
say,
where were
hey,
you
you know.
going?
I was coming
this is
from
for
a
you.
restaurant back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Well, similarly, how many people when they're using AI say like please and thank you to it?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
there
about
was
that a
a
couple
story on
days
that.
ago, that
Yeah.
millions of dollars of computing energy and power is wasted by basically being polite to AI.
Right.
I find myself doing it accidentally, and I catch myself and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't 'cause, like,
They're
again,
just trying. I mean, a lot of people say, "Well, I'm just trying to be kind to my future AI lord or
Yeah, I'm not worried
overlords,
about
right?" And maybe that's the idea behind tipping the robots: is that when they take over the world, they'll remember you fondly.
I think we're going to be dead before that part takes place. Before the singularity truly happens, we'll be dead. So we don't have to worry about it.
Probably.
Maybe our kids have to worry about it, or our grandkids.
I took a Waymo, what you were talking about,
Yeah.
Sauce, the
you did?
driverless car in Phoenix in March when I was there with the Timberwolves. Leah Bielson and I took it to dinner and back. And when we got out of the car, Leah, like as she's getting out, she just out of habit, like
Pass
looked back into the
gas.
car and she was like, "Thank you so much. That was fun."
Thanks for the ride.
And I got, Leah, there's nobody in there.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
You can't help
She was
it.
like, it was just out of total routine and truly it was a nice ride. So she was like, "Thank you so much. I appreciated that."
Yeah.
Like,
See,
there's
we're
nobody in there.
programmed to say that.
Isn't it weird though, Mars, when it accelerates? It's like nobody's driving this thing, and it kind of freaks you out for a second, doesn't it?
It was the first corner we turned that really, because watching the steering wheel move and then turn back was shocking.
Yeah.
But I was also shocked at how comfortable I felt after the first minute.
No kidding. Did you have any pedestrians crossing the crosswalk in front of you?
Not that I remember. No,
I did one time, and I was like, "Okay, here we go." It all comes down to this.
Did you at any point take a ride on Talking Stick Drive?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Did that person that was crossing the road get hit and killed?
Again, don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Were they also on their way to the casino?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did they go full on Phil Connors and just step in front of it and wave goodbye?
If you step around and look at that car and the number of cameras that are on it in the places, it's more, I would feel more comfortable and safe once you kind of get used to the idea of it in one of those cars than a lot of people that are driving on the streets today.
Right. Did you?
I don't know that I'd take it on the interstate. I don't think I'm there yet because of the speeds, but just going in town at 35 miles an hour, whatever it was, I was comfortable.
Did you, when it pulled up, did it have a big siren thing on top of it?
Yes.
Or, that had your
Yeah, the
initials on it?
light twirling around, and it had my initials in there, MG.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's how we knew the car was ours.
Pretty cool, man.
It was really slick.
It's the future.
So everybody I've heard say they do it in Phoenix. Is
That's-
that because that's
where I did it,
the only place that really has them
I
right
think
now? Do we
San
know?
Francisco-
San Francisco does as well, for sure.
LA as well. Yeah.
I feel like it has to be warm weather because I don't know how you deal with the snowy conditions.
Okay.
That's a good point.
I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah. Good point, Martins.
Thanks.
A guy named Lucas Brown
I know that dude.
was caught escaping from a prison back in 2017.
Oh.
Well, he just was caught escaping from a jail in Colorado again last Thursday. He was only on the loose for about 35 minutes, but they caught him again. How much time did Lucas Brown have left on his sentence when he escaped on Thursday? How many?
I hope he had a lot of years.
2 weeks.
3 days.
Lucas.
17 years.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
I read it.
Yeah, if you got 17 years left or 30 years left or 50
Give her hell,
years
go
left, you
for
might
it.
be like, well, I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? If I bust out and they catch me, then I just go to prison again.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do anyway.
When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose.
He was serving a 90-day sentence. He had 2 days left.
Wow.
Buddy.
He had 2 days left. He was cleaning up for the night, and he went to take the trash out and just ran off.
You can't help it.
They caught him.
Can't help
and no word on exactly how much time he's facing now, but my guess is they're not going to go easy on him. This is the second time he's escaped.
Maybe he likes prison.
He probably do. Plenty
Maybe
of
he wants
sex
to
in
stay
Second
there.
time?
Yeah, he escaped from jail back in 2017 as well.
You know what Lawyer Lambert always says?
Nope.
There's plenty of sex in prison.
Wow.
He does say that a
How
lot.
often has he been in prison?
A lot. He goes there just to visit.
Wow.
More than half the mushrooms in the United States
Bring
come
it.
from one county. In what state? More than half the mushrooms in the entire United States come from one county. In what state?
Seems like I know this.
I'm going to say
gotta
the
have
What kind
North-
of climate do
Yeah, I'm going to say
mushrooms need?
Washington.
Jungle-like?
It'd be either Oregon or maybe I'll go off the board and be crazy and say West Virginia.
I'm going to go New York.
Yeah, North Carolina for me.
All right, a couple of you guys are dancing around it. Sauce, you said Washington, though, right? So you went top left corner, right? Northwest corner?
Yep.
You missed by a mile. The other three are very, very close, though. John, you can get this.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Pennsylvania, which is kind of interesting. How about this?
Where's the count? What's the county?
Doesn't say here.
Okay,
Just one county has half the
Christie,
mushrooms.
Christie County, which is weird.
Christie might know. The U.S. only drinks the 24th most coffee per capita in the world. That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
People in what country drink 3 times as much as the U.S.?
Italy?
So think about that, by the way.
France.
3 times as much as us. That's insane.
Italy?
Colombia?
France.
Colombia is an interesting guess. I like that logic, but incorrect.
I mean, it's coffee.
That makes sense. They just must.
Australia?
Like, they don't get high on their own supply, apparently, in Colombia. They just ship it out
So
all over the
over
world.
it.
What did you say?
Australia?
No. This is a tough one.
France.
You're close.
Austria?
Italy's close.
Germany.
England.
You're
The Swiss Alps?
You guys are all dancing around it because it's
Germany.
a European country.
I'm all out of
Spanish.
Germany.
Portugal.
I've
Spain.
named all the ones I know.
Amsterdam.
Illinois.
Amsterdam. It's got to be Amsterdam.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Coffee houses everywhere.
Yeah, Dusty.
Finland. Finland.
Wrong coffee
three
houses
times
there,
as much.
Zach. Hold
Haven't
on.
you been there?
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I've not been
Sorry, what was
there.
it?
Oh, yeah.
Hawk has.
Hogstead.
He ran the Helsinki
I
Marathon.
did.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yes. I did.
Lovely or not? Finland?
Yeah.
Oh, you almost took a wrong turn?
It's okay. It's
Finland's okay.
It's okay. Sure. Yeah. I'll say it's okay.
All right.
I was glad to be there.
I don't know how I haven't heard of this. If this is one of those stories we've done before and I've already forgotten about it, this blows my mind.
I knew
We've all heard of the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, spooky.
Somebody fact check this. This sounds wrong. This just sounds wrong to me. But look, somebody probably has this somewhere. The place where people disappear the most in the United States is an area called the Alaska Triangle, which is mostly wilderness. Since 1988, so we're coming up on 30 years. No, coming up on 40 years. That's terrible math. How many people have disappeared in the Alaska Triangle?
In 30 years.
Almost 40.
40 years. I mean,
I will say 170.
10,000.
170. Bonus is 170.
10,000.
17.
10,000 people. What'd you say, Zach?
17.
17.
25.
Hawk says 67. Marnie, you say what?
25.
25. So we have the following guesses. 17.
Yep.
25.
Yep.
67.
Yep.
Only if she's 5'3". 170.
Yep.
And 10,000.
Hey, you know what?
Is he right?
Since 1988, somebody fact checked
Please
this.
say 9,000.
16,000 people have disappeared in the Alaska Triangle.
How is that possible?
That's what I said. Exactly. That doesn't sound possible.
That's spooky.
Wouldn't we have heard of this?
Alaska Triangle, 16,000 people have disappeared since
400 plus people per year. More than one per day.
That's the part that doesn't seem possible.
That story from The Onion.
Michael on YouTube says, I'm surprised there's not an Alaska Triangle podcast on the iHeartRadio.
Brilliant. That guy gets it.
What was that one called? Wasn't it called like Lost in Alaska?
Mystery in Alaska.
Mystery
Maybe
in
it was
Alaska?
about this.
Maybe it was.
The Alaska Triangle, encompassing Anchorage, Juneau, and something else, has seen over 20,000 disappearances since the 1970s. The region gained attention in 1972 when a plane carrying 2 U.S. politicians vanished. Explanations for these disappearances range from unusual magnetic activity to natural dangers and rugged wilderness. The area remains a source of intrigue and speculation. So, yeah, I'm seeing multiple
So it is that many.
sources, yeah.
What is going on?
Are people camping and not coming out?
Wow. Looks like a lot of UFOs and
UFOs?
UFOs. And
I don't know.
Sasquatch.
Remind me to not go to the Alaska Triangle then.
I'm on my way there now.
Yeah.
As soon as the show's over.
You can't wait.
Can't wait. Get my last check. Get out of here.
See?
Bonus, maybe you heard about this, but the Washington Nationals a couple days ago
Closed up shop.
held a Pups in the Park event. You could bring your dog to the ballpark.
Yeah.
Then
we got one of those coming up for the Twins. here.
Release the hounds.
Then they had post-game fireworks.
Oh no!
They gave everybody a 20-minute head start, but everybody that was at the game says that wasn't nearly enough time.
No.
And the dogs lost their mind. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of posts on social media saying that terrified dogs were trying to run into traffic, almost slipping out of harnesses, almost getting hit by cars because the fireworks were going off and dogs were losing their minds. And going 20 minutes. You got to give us a chance to get out of there.
Oh, my God.
Rosie.
So how about
till the end of a game anyway?
Yeah, that's boring.
Good point. Especially if you have your dog there the whole time.
Yeah.
My friends are cool.
Yeah.
My dogs.
What a horrible idea.
Yeah, that sounds
It's not good. That is not good. Sauce, one of your favorite things is looking at stadiums
Pornography.
and the lack of concert tickets that sell on
other
major
people's
tours.
misery is funny
You
to
love when like Jay Timberlake just struggles to sell out the XL Energy Center.
Yep.
Well, the Queen Bee is the Queen Bee. Beyonce's a huge deal.
Ain't no doubt.
But she's not Taylor Swift. And I think a lot of people think that she is, and she is in a different way, but not in terms of selling seats. She kicked off her tour last night at SoFi Stadium in L.A. There were unsold tickets going for as low as $20 on the resale market. And
but again, remember, that's the resale market. So those tickets did sell at their true price. And
but
they're
like
being resold.
But resale tickets for Taylor were going for what, thousands?
I'm just saying.
Right.
Beyonce got all that money.
Right. But it sounds like the demand for her tour is not quite the same as Taylor's, which I think a lot of people, when she launched this tour, thought this is going to be Taylor all over again. It's going to be Beyonce dominating the world, but a little bit of a slow start at SoFi.
Well, let me look here.
This is her Cowboy Carter tour.
It is.
So
It is.
I bet there's a lot of, I don't know if confusion is the right word, but among fans that are like, am I going to see the Beyonce that I know and love and she can play all the hits, or is it just the new album? And if I don't like country, am I not into that? Or the country artist saying, I love Beyonce's country, but I don't love the other stuff. I don't know.
Right.
Well,
she's dipping into a new genre.
She had a Renaissance World Tour that went on while Taylor's tour was going on, and they were both selling out the stadium. She had no issues with sales there. So is it the
overload?
Is it the
Fatigue.
country side?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just
that could
Beyonce
be
fatigue. Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Paul, your hands up.
Martins, come here for a second.
Oh, the single lady. Oh, the single.
These are the tickets available for a show in 2 weeks.
What city?
Chicago.
What stadium?
Soldier Field.
This is
A lot of empty
I
seats.
have friends going to that.
Those are all available.
A lot of empty seats. What percentage of the stadium looks available?
Oh,
Close to half?
more than half.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every section has multiple seats available.
You want to go?
Will you buy?
Sure, if you'll get the hell out of here.
Oh.
I would go. I love Beyonce.
Me too,
I would
very
go.
much. All the single ladies.
According to a new study, every bite of ultra-processed food will increase your chances of an early death. And at the end of that study, it said, I died in 1992. Every bite of ultra-processed food will increase your chance of an early death. Well,
What would be an example of ultra processed food?
It's a great question.
you want to just follow me around the rest of the day and take notes?
But I mean, like, what are Doritos? What are Twinkies? What are...
Those are ultra processed.
What are they just processed or are they ultra processed?
I'm looking it up, baby.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ultra processed foods. Ultra processed foods are defined as products derived from natural foods or synthetic from other organic compounds through industrial processes. Ultra processed would be supermarket bread.
Love it.
Ready-made meals.
Love it.
Breakfast cereals.
Oh, fantastic.
The best.
Cakes.
Give me two.
And chips.
Well, we have all those things.
Am I alive?
In our house.
Wow.
Paul, your
You said
hands
cakes,
up.
Hawk?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, Mark.
I know, dude.
Yeah, vending machine cakes.
I know. I love them.
Oh, no. How many years did you take off your life in that tub?
Not enough, obviously.
Look at the tickets available for Thursday's show.
Would you stop?
Where's Thursday's show?
Why are you
LA?
like that? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad mojo. It's
I mean,
bad
you could do the
mojo.
same thing looking at a
It's like 3/4 of the stadium is available.
yeah, flop, sweat, and tears
Well, no,
tour.
you sell it out. You sell it out. There's just like 20 seats, though.
Yeah.
Sold out. 3 teens in India invented a salt-powered refrigerator that doesn't need electricity. It can be used to help transport vaccines and medical supplies to rural areas. They won the 2025 Earth Prize. They get $12,500. Isn't that nice?
That's pretty cool, man.
And
They
they
barely
plan
buy
to,
you a fridge.
I know. And they plan to test 200 units in 120 different hospitals. But a salt-powered refrigerator, no electricity.
That's cool.
Kids, man. And I haven't seen who put this list out because this is just the headline. That's how this bit works. I happen to agree with this. I know where Marnie's going with this, but I'm curious what everybody else thinks. I don't know why we have to make this about gender, but we're going to.
Go ahead, let's do it.
According to this list, Kristen Wiig, funniest female in SNL history. I happen to agree. She's my favorite as well. You obviously, Molly Shannon. Can't blame you there as well.
Yeah, but I can listen to Kristen.
Kristen's
Wiig.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
She was my favorite for sure.
She's outstanding.
But other three fellas, or four. Zachary, you like that show too. Funniest female in the history of Saturday Night Live. Top of your head, go.
I would definitely,
Kristen Wiig?
Yeah, I'd go Kristen.
Sauce? You got a favorite?
It's Kristen. She's super funny. Especially the "Don't Make Me Sing" bit. That's genius.
Johnny Bones.
That's such a great bit.
Johnny Bones, Zachary,
Gilda Radner.
Gilda. Okay, you go old school.
I'm going to say Target.
And the Debbie Downer.
Rachel
gal.
Dratch.
She's great. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Love Rachel Dratch.
I'll give you Kristen Wiig.
I'll take her.
Wow, your mic's on.
Tina Fey.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Kate McKinnon.
And Molly. That's your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, but I mean, just taking Molly off, just of general populace.
Kate
I mean,
brilliant.
Kate McKinnon, almost
Kate McKinnon's my number
every
one.
character has a quirk to him that even if the skit is bad, it's like, I see her and she stood out in it and she was funny.
I will, as a diehard SNLer since about 1992-ish or so we're talking 30-plus years of loving that show. I still think in the last 30-ish or so years, the most underrated female is Cecily Strong. I thought she killed it for like a decade straight. I thought she was just fantastic.
She's solid.
What has she been gone now? Like 2 years, 3 years, maybe 4 years? I don't know. 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was so good.
Who's your favorite male character on SNL?
All time?
I mean, for me, it's Chris Farley.
Farley's in the top.
It's not close.
It's Farley, probably Will Ferrell.
Yeah. Phil Hartman was great.
It's Will Ferrell.
Yep.
Yeah, Farrell's probably my answer too.
Mike Myers.
Dana Carvey. was great.
Yeah, Mike was way up there. Man.
Buster Poindexter.
Who's that?
You got it.
Got it.
Yeah, probably Farrell or Farley. One of the two.
Booney? Let me guess. Belushi?
He passed.
No.
Whoa,
I know Bill Murray was on it for a year, but was Steve Martin ever on it other than a host?
No, he was just a host.
All right. Well, then I'll stick with Bill Murray.
Chevy was great.
Did you watch SNL in the 90s?
Yeah, I did, but not as much.
Okay.
Yeah, he's obviously going Norm.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh. That's wow, Rosie. That's very sweet of you. Oh, way to be nice to Zacco. Hey, we got new camera things. I didn't even notice that.
What?
Yeah, new tripod things or whatever stands.
These are
they look
nice.
better. They're better. Way better.
The Kate McKinnon character where she gets taken by the aliens every week. And the lines that come out of her mouth smoking that cigarette. I mean, that is an all-time great character.
The first one is still the best one, but it still never truly got old, right? They were all pretty good, even though they was
and you
basically
knew same plot
joke
every time.
The one with
first one was legendary.
Meryl Streep was brilliant. The Devil Wears Nada. That's such a great line. Yeah.
Johnny Bones, thanks for your bonus time, no pun intended. Twinsdaily.com.
Twinsdaily.com. We're gonna be having an event tonight at Mortimer's in Uptown. So stop by, watch the Twins, watch the Wild. We'll pay for your first round.
And it's okay. He can say that because it's about him. So it's okay.
That's about me.
Yeah.
Have fun, Zacco.
Zacco's going to be covering the Wild and Vegas Golden Knights tonight. Marnie, we'll see you at Grandview Thursday night, and then see you again Friday morning at Grandview for initials and the Power Trip 5:30 to 9. 90K up for grabs on Friday.
Moly moly. And tomorrow night we'll have Wolves-Lakers game 5
Pretty
from
cool.
LA.
Thanks, Marnes.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow, 5:30 to 9.
Wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. See you soon. Love you. Bye.
KFAN